doing this morning? All right. We are here at Lincoln Brightwood. We'll go into that a little bit later, but I want to hear, we have 3 sections in the house today. How's this side doing this morning? How about our middle section? How are you? And over to the right, bring it home. All right. So I am Azelle Kavan. I'm the Chief Communications Officer for Springfield Public Schools, and it is my privilege to serve as MC today, alongside my co-MC, who you will meet in just a moment. But before we start the program, I'd like to recognize the dignitaries assembled here on the stage. Please welcome School Committee Member Denise Hurst, School Committee Member Barbara Gresham, Vice Chair of the School Committee Josiah Gonzalez, School Committee Member Christopher Collins sends his regrets today, School Committee Member Peter Murphy, and of course the Chair of the School Committee is the Honorable Mayor Dominic Sarno. Springfield Education Association President Tracy Little Sassanecki, President of the Springfield Federation of Paraprofessionals Catherine Mastronardi, from the Springfield Empowerment Zone Partnership co-executive directors Matt Brunell and Colleen Curran, and the former executive principal at the High School of Commerce, Paul Neal. Finally, it is my high honor and privilege to introduce the new Superintendent of Springfield Public Schools, Dr. Sonia Donal. And now I'd like to introduce to you the student who will share the podium with me this morning. She's an honor roll student. She has been described as the vibe setter in the classroom because of her focus and her love of learning. She starts this year as a freshman at Central High School. Please give an encouraging round of applause for Tiaja Freeman.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had an amazing summer break and are feeling refreshed and excited for the new school year. Like Ms. Kavan said, my name is Tiaja Freeman and start my freshman year at Central High School on Monday. On behalf of all students, I'd like to extend a warm welcome back to the incredible staff in Springfield Public Schools. Especially the staff at Talmadge and Kiley Academy, my former schools. I know that all of SPS staff and administration put in a lot of hard work behind the scenes, and I want to let you know that it pays off. You make our schools great places to learn. Some of the things that I am most looking forward to at Central this year are making new friends and hopefully joining the soccer team. As you start the new year, I hope you have fun, feel appreciated, and continue to inspire us every day. Welcome back, and let's have a fantastic school year.
All right, excellent job, Tiaja. And now we will start the program with the Pledge of Allegiance by Talia Alexandria White. She's a member of the ROTC at the High School of Commerce, and she will be accompanied by Dariana Navarro from the Springfield Renaissance School, who will sing the national anthem. Please stand now.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Amazing, amazing. I want to recognize the Renaissance staff who made their way over here to support their student. What a great job they both did. Round of applause. Thank you so much to Leah and Dariana for getting us started. And now we welcome honored guest, Bishop Andrew Dobbin. Bishop Dobbin is a respected member of the faith-based community, serving as pastor of Celestial Praise Church of God. And this morning, he will bring us the invocation. Please join me in welcoming Bishop Dobbin.
Great morning, my brothers and my sisters. If you don't mind, just join me in standing. And since you're standing, just join hands with your neighbors as we go forward as one community. Our Father, we come before you this morning, and we thank you for this day that you've made. We thank you that you've taken us through the summer. Many of us have traveled far and wide. And Lord, you've kept us safe. You've preserved us for this moment. Lord, as we look forward now to a brand new school year, we thank you, O God, that this is the season of the unprecedented. We thank you, O God, that academic excellence, O God, will continue to emerge from this great city, and many firsts will continue to rise from here. Lord, as we join hands across this room, we are joining hands across this city, and we are declaring, O God Almighty, that this year will be a year of success. As we join hands today, Lord, we declare that, Lord, our children will be safe in the schools. We declare that our teachers and our administrators, O God, will be safe in the schools. Lord, we thank you, O God, that every problem that emerge, you will grant us, O God, the ingenuity, the creativity to rise above it all, O God, and bring solutions to the table. Lord, we thank you for a great and a successful year. Our children, oh God, shall do well. Hallelujah. From all walks of life, they will do well. We thank you that our parents will be motivated to work with the school. And God, our great community will resume working together because it takes a village to raise a child. Now, Lord, we ask that your blessing will descend and be amongst us all. Lord, may health and wellness prevail. And God, may your will be done in this great city. Bless our leaders. Bless this great city of Springfield. For we ask it in no other name, but in the mighty name of Jesus. And the army of the Lord say, Amen.
Thank you, Bishop. So now I hope that you are comfortable as you are gathered in your school buildings and in central office. We, as I stated, are live here at Lincoln Brightwood in the city's north end. I would love to thank Principal Fancy and Assistant Principal Theriault from Lincoln School, and Principal Delgado, and Assistant Principal Mrs. Hernandez. I also want to thank Mr. Carey at Brightwood. You all have gone above and beyond for us today. And to the amazing staff at both schools, thank you for your hospitality. But whether you're in person or watching via live stream, we really want to engage with you during this program. So if you're watching on live stream, at the bottom of the screen now, you'll see a QR code and a website address. If you're here live, you'll see it in your program towards the back. And we're inviting you to share your thoughts through the program. Our first prompt is for you to share 2 words that describe what inspires you as an educator. And all of us at SPS, regardless of our roles, are educators. So this is open to every member of the SPS staff. We'd love to hear from all schools and central office. We will share your thoughts with you later on today, and we will shout out the building with the highest percentage of participation. And there will be a second prompt later on in the day, so stay tuned for that. I also wanted to point out all of the folks who are not a part of SPS as staff, but certainly are as supporters, and actually took time out of their morning to be here with us today to celebrate you, the staff of Springfield Public Schools. So I'm going to attempt to just recognize them quickly. We have from the Urban League, the CEO, Yvette Frisbee. We have the Executive Director of the South End Community Center, Wesley Jackson. Madeline Landrow is with us from the Mass Mutual Financial Group. Marjorie Hurst is with us, a former member of the school committee and publisher of Point of View newspaper. Justin Hurst is with us here today. Gloria Williams is here representing the Coalition of Experienced Black Educators. I believe Jose Claudio of the New North Citizens Council is here. Megan Burton from the Western Mass Foundation. Ann Candilis, Director of Springfield Public Works. Tyann Hinson of Bay State Medical Center. And so I hope I didn't leave anybody out. Our Commissioner of Health and Human Services, Helen Carlton Harris, is with us today. And the Executive Director of the Springfield Housing Authority, Denise Jordan, is with us today. I don't know how I can miss those 2. Okay, City Councilor Jose Delgado. I believe he has some kind of a special connection to Brightwood. We have former educator Carol Fazio in the house. So happy to have you here with us today. So our next speaker is going to be the mayor, and Tiaja is going to introduce him for you.
Mayor Dominic Sarno has been mayor of the city of Springfield longer than any other mayor in the city's history. He is a lifelong resident of Springfield, and he has become known as the people's mayor because of the genuine connections he has made with so many Springfield residents. Thankfully, education of the city's youth is extremely important to Mayor Sarno. His leadership has pushed the district forward in many ways, including the construction of new schools, the addition of preschool classes at every elementary school, and more. Please give a round of applause for Mayor Sarno.
You do a great job. Let's give her a big round of applause. And also the Pledge of Allegiance, by the way, she's a High School of Commerce Red Raider. That's my alma mater. That's right. And then that glorious Star Spangled Banner. She did a great, great job singing. Let's give her all a big round of applause. Good morning. I can feel and sense the excitement in this room as we start another school year. And to my colleagues that are here on stage, to newly minted, homegrown, came through the ranks, Superintendent Dr. Sonia Donnell. School Committee Vice Chair Josiah Gonzalez. School Committee Woman Denise Hurst. School Committee Woman Barbara Gresham. School Committee Woman Latonia Naylor. School Committee Man Attorney Peter Murphy. Murphy, good to see you, and I'm glad you're feeling well. To Kathy, my 4 o'clock partner at Mount Carmel Church Mass on Saturday, and my best year on. Thank you for what you do for the paraprofessionals. Tracy, for our teachers, thank you very, very much. To the dynamic duo of our empowerment zone, Colleen and Matt, thank you very, very much. Bishop Dobbin, thank you for those prayers. Your community event I was by a couple Saturdays ago at Celestial Praise was fantastic. You had about 700 people there, and thank you for reaching out to the community. And I can use all the prayers I can get from you, too. And First Lady Dobbin, thank you very much for being here. And, of course, thank you for allowing us to come into your home, Principal Fancy and Principal Delgado. And to the Delgados, please tell Macaroni Pie Boy I said hello. That's their son. Loves my wife Carla's macaroni pie. You know, many a times you'll hear that teaching in an urban setting is impossible, difficult. But day in and day out, you make it known that it is not. As you empower to educate. And many a times you'll hear across the nation or across the city, across the state, that a zip code is going to dictate our students' future. It is because of your efforts that you're allowing them to dictate their future. And many a times, I'm not saying with all media, but with some media, our young people are depicted in a negative light. There is plenty of good here in the city of Springfield of all creed, colors, and background. And you inspire and you motivate. Now, is every day a good day? No. Okay. That's a testament right there. But there's always another day. And many a times, not all of us always win. Sometimes we don't get to that finish line. But a lot of times you can learn from that adversity, and it builds perseverance and fortitude and strength. And that's what our teachers do for each and every one of our students. And I know students, and by the way, let's give them a round of applause. Their hospitality, greetings were great. And I know students, sometimes your teachers might get on your case a little bit. Am I correct? Well, this is good audience interaction here. But they do that just like with your parents, because they care about you, they love you, and they know that you can and will succeed. And you're going to see, as you get older, you're going to remember those teachers. And you're going to say, when you see them a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, hey, you remember me? I was in your class. Look what I'm doing now because of your efforts. And to all our teachers, that means $1 million. $1 million. And you know, when I took over as mayor some 17 years ago, our graduation rate was hovering just above 50%. Unacceptable. And I'm a proud graduate of the class of 81, the high school of commerce. Any Red Raiders in the house? Let me hear you. Unacceptable. The dropout rate was nearly 14%. Unacceptable. But because of your efforts, our efforts together, we have now moved up that graduation rate, that opportunity for our young people to nearly 86%. Thank you very, very much. We've dropped the dropout rate, which was as low as 1.9, and then, of course, we had that thing, what do you call it, COVID-19, the worldwide pandemic, to around 3% because of your efforts. Thank you very, very much. Because of our efforts, we're the city of first. We lead the way once again. First in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to offer universal, free, pre-K to all our students in all our areas, in all our neighborhoods, in all our schools, which gives a peace of mind to that mom and dad so they can go out and pursue their career. And as we're in this beautiful Lincoln Brightwood School, another first and the most, we had schools dating back to the 1890s. 1890s. $1 billion, with a B, $1 billion of new or renovated schools have been built here in the city of Springfield, the most in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, to serve you, the teachers, the students, the families, and the staff. And we're going to continue to build new schools and rehab the schools because we want to continue to give our kids the best education. And the last thing I'm going to say, and I say it a lot of times at graduations, and I'm sure my school committee members are sick and tired of hearing it too, but I say to the teachers what you do and to the students, that someday, believe it or not, some of you students will go on to lead right here in the city of Springfield. Some of you students will go on to lead in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Some of you students will go on to lead in the United States of America. And even some of you students will go on to lead in the world. Some will be in front of the camera. Others will be behind the scenes doing good for their communities. And that all emanates not only from your family and your home, but just as importantly, from your teachers. So to all the teachers, thank you for what you do day in and day out. It does make a difference. And I wish you a most successful school year. So I'll ask the students as I close, is today a good day? Okay. And will Monday be a good day? Okay. God bless you all in good health. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you, Mayor Sarno. So here at Lincoln Brightwood, our audience was greeted by a group of ushers and provided with programs by the ushers, So can we have the ushers come forward so all those watching on live stream can see them? They did such a good job, took it so serious. We're going to have them tell you their name and their grade. So hold on, students. We're going to bring you the mic.
What is it? Okay, say that then. Milena. And what grade are you in? What school?
5th grade.
Okay, and what school? Lincoln. You gotta say it loud and proud.
Lincoln Elementary.
Lincoln Elementary. See? You did it. Way to go. Okay. All right. I think you can do it, right? All right. Go ahead.
My name is Ray, and I'm in 5th grade. And the best school in school is Lem Elementary. My name is Miss Annellis Gray, and I'm going into 4th grade, and I go to the best school in America, Lincoln Elementary.
My name is Aaliyah, and I'm going to 6th grade, and I go to Brightwood. My name is Alina, and I'm in 6th grade.
My name's Brianna, and I go to 5th, and my school is Brightwood.
My name is Melanie, and I'm in Brightwood, and Brightwood is the best school. My name is Gabby, and I go to 5th grade at Brightwood. My name is Gloriana. I go to 5th grade, and my school is Brightwood.
Great job, kid.
Thank you, ushers. Well done. You may be seated. Our next speaker is School Committee Vice Chair Josiah Gonzalez, and Tiaja will tell us a little bit about him.
Mr. Gonzalez is a leader in the community and believes in education, human services, and good government. A graduate of the High School of Science and Technology, Mr. Gonzalez earned his MBA from Fitchburg State University. Most of all, he is dedicated to the progress of all students in Springfield Public Schools. Please give Mr. Gonzalez a round of applause.
Thank you for that. Welcome. I guess I'll just take it off the stand here. And good morning, Springfield Public Schools. You know, as I walked into this year's convocation, from the music and the energy, I could tell that this year, just based off of how we're starting off this convocation, is going to be a different year for Springfield. How many can agree to that? So it's my pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the Springfield School Committee and my colleagues who are joining me here this morning. Welcome to a new school year. Teachers, educators, the various roles that many of you may hold. I'll be brief with my remarks this morning. I just want to encourage you that whether your role is in the classroom, school building, or beyond, you are a difference maker in our city and in our school district. And more importantly, you are a difference maker in the countless lives of our students, 20,000 plus students in our great city of Springfield. The school year is going to start. There's going to be good days. There's also going to be some tough days. My encouragement for all of you would be that during some of those tough days, my prayer is that you would reflect and be recharged by the selfless pursuit that each and every one of you embarked on this school year, which is in service to our students and the future of our city. And furthermore, I'm further encouraged by the leadership, the vibrant, passionate leadership of our new superintendent, Dr. Sonia Dinal, coupled by the collective efforts of the thousands of you, some of you who are here, others that are watching from your respective school buildings. It is going to take that collective effort to take us to the next level as a school district. With that being said, continued success. God bless you. Dios le bendiga. Bienvenido. Gracias.
If you ask me, the most important part about schools is teachers. As teachers, you are with the students all day. You are the heart of our school experience. The best teachers inspire us to dream big, work hard. You help shape our minds and our futures. So it is my honor to introduce the person who represents our incredible teachers.
The president of the Springfield Education Association, Tracy Little Sasanecki.
Well, good morning and welcome back, Springfield educators. I'm going to take some of Josiah's time because, you know, us educators, we got a lot to say. But I scratched out a lot of things, so bear with me. It's truly a pleasure to address you today as we embark upon our 2024 school year. I trust your summer was restorative and that you are as eager as I am to seize the opportunities that await us. As we gather here, it's essential to recognize the power of our community and the vital role each and every one of you plays in shaping the future of our education in Springfield. Let us strive for a brighter future for education in Springfield, fueled by our solidarity. Through the road ahead may be challenging, our collective strength will enable us to overcome any obstacle. As we embark on this journey, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the profound impact that each of you have had on our students. Every day you inspire, you educate, you empower young minds, shaping their future and igniting their passions. Your dedication and commitment to fostering an inclusive and supportive learning environment is what makes our school truly exceptional. In this new school year, let us embrace the importance of professional development. Continuous learning is not just a goal for our students, it's equally vital for each of us as educators. I encourage you to seek opportunities for growth with your peers by investing in your own personal professional development. Moreover, let us not forget the significance of mental health and well-being. I'm a professional school counselor by trade. That's my passion, both for ourselves and for our students. The challenges we face in the classroom can often take a toll on our emotional well-being. It is crucial that we prioritize self-care and support one another in this regard. Looking ahead, the transition in the district leadership presents us with many unique opportunities to embrace new perspectives. I'm optimistic about our future collaboration with Superintendent Dr. Sonia Dinal, who was my supervisor before at one time, that we can definitely achieve shared aspirations and educating to empower our community and beyond. As we transition into this new chapter, let us take a moment to reflect on our collective strength and our remarkable achievements. However, our work is far from complete. As we prepare to resume this school year, we are in negotiation processes. For those of you who may not know, stay tuned for more. Right, Mike? In closing, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering dedication to our students and to one another. Your passion, resilience, and commitment to excellence is what makes our association truly remarkable. Now, I'm a songster, so one of the things I'd like to end with this verse from Sounds of Blackness and Optimistic. And what it says is, don't give up, don't give in. Although it seems you'll never win, you will always pass this test as long as you keep your head to the sky. You can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. In solidarity, make this year extraordinary. Look, they got it.
Thank you, Miss Little Sassenecki. Lincoln Brightwood, let's hear it for your amazing custodial staff. They have been so accommodating and helpful. Thank you, Cheryl Merkman and your entire team for putting this fantastic space together for us. And as we move on in the program, Tiaja is going to introduce our next speaker.
Peer professionals are heroes in our schools. You support and care for us in ways that no one else can. You work with our teachers to create a learning environment that's good for everyone. It is my honor to introduce the person who represents peer professionals and other important roles in our school that help keep students healthy and strong.
President of the Springfield Federation of Paraprofessionals, Catherine Mastronardi.
I always have fun. I love convocation. And this one's going to be a beaut. So it's not. You know, I love to tell stories. And when I got a Zell's note that it was about education being empowering, of course, I have something very personal to go along with it. So I want to start off with buongiorno, bentornato. Welcome back to school for everyone that's returning. And for our new folks, salve, piacere. I can't wait to meet you. Hello. This is going to be a fabulous year. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, maybe, I've been studying a little Italian over the summer because I'm taking a trip to Italy. And I'm meeting relatives who only speak Italian. I only speak English, so I had to do something. Is anybody familiar with Duolingo? Okay. So I'm doing Duolingo, and you know there's a bunch of animated characters, right? So I've got a papa and a young boy and a little girl and a storekeeper and, you know, like this hipster girl and a sporty boy and a bear, which makes no sense, which is why I think I talk with like a deep accent, because he's the talker most of the time. But it fascinates me that a bear would speak Italian, and way better than I speak Italian. But my nemesis is the Nonna. So Nonna looks like this sweet little animated character, and she's always the one that makes you do the repeating part, because you have like multiple choice and fill in the blank, just like at school, except for their animated characters. And so Nonna wants you to speak, and Nonna is very particular about your pronunciation. And I can't tell you how many times Nonna me all the time. It got so bad, every time I would see her face come on, I thought, oh God, not Nonna again. Finally, I started to, I need to learn to pronounce this, really get into it, right? And that's when Nonna and I became friends. And I thought to myself, all right, so now I'm the student. I can't tell you how thrilled I was when this little animated character was like, yeah, you did a good job. But that's what we need to do for our kids every single day, because that's what empowers us. We need to feel positive, and positive because we know we did it. And that's our job, right? But it's more than a job. It's what's inside of us. We want things to be better. We want things to be great for our kids. And we can do that with just that little dance. Oh my gosh, you did a good job. So that's our job this year, and we're going to have a great year. We're going to empower all our kids to want to learn, because even though that Nonna was really strict, she really made me see I had to really believe in myself to do it, right? And that's what we're going to do with our kids. We're going to make them feel good about learning. We're going to make them feel good about believing in themselves, and we're going to have a great year. So, a couple of little side notes. Everybody needs to vote, right? So get to the polls. If you're not registered, get there, vote, vote, vote. And to end, buon anno. Have a wonderful school year. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kathy. So Matt Brunell, alongside Colleen Curran, serves as co-executive director of the Springfield Empowerment Zone Partnership, also known as ZEP. This unique partnership between Springfield Public Schools, the SEA, and the state's Department of Education empowers educators to design and lead their schools to meet the specific needs of their individual students. In the 16 schools that it manages, ZEP tries to live an unapologetic commitment to anti-racism and equity, lifting the voices of families and students. Please welcome Matt Brunell.
Thank you, Azelle, for that kind introduction. It's truly an honor to be invited here today. I want to start by thanking the members of the Springfield School Committee, Mayor Sarno, Vice Chair Gonzalez, the entire crew who's here today, as well as President Tracy Little-Sesnecki and President Castri Mastronardo. Simply put, your commitment to Springfield Public Schools matters. It's your vision for our schools that resonates in the lessons that are taught and in the children that we reach in every classroom and every day. Thank you. Give it up for them. All right. And to the staff in our school, to the educators, to the district officials who are here today, as well as our leaders, especially those of you who are just beginning your journey as first-year teachers and first-year paraprofessionals, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your commitment to our schools. 25 years ago this month, I sat where you sit now, full of excitement and trepidation for my first day of teaching middle school, wondering, like maybe some of you are, who are all these people making speeches when I have so much to do? And so I'll keep my remarks brief, because I remember vividly the uncertainty, the self-doubt, and the sheer thrill of beginning. Your courage and the courage of your veteran colleagues is inspiring. You've all chosen to be here in this great city with this remarkable group of students to give of yourselves, grow alongside them, and to propel them forward in life. Thank you. And to Superintendent Dr. Sonia Denal, glass ceilings don't shatter on their own. They need trailblazers like you. You are another first in our city of firsts, and it is an absolute honor for my colleague Colleen Curran and me to stand alongside you as collaborators and co-conspirators. And yes, I'm choosing that word, co-conspirators, very deliberately, because that's exactly what we all need to be one another at this moment in time. Because it's in her groundbreaking work, Bettina Love, the powerful scholar of abolitionist teaching, who SCZP had the incredible privilege of hosting last spring, Bettina Love calls us to move beyond the performative, the surface level of equity, and instead to move towards a disruptive, an active, and an actionable commitment to justice. We must collaborate in dismantling oppressive systems, not simply as allies, but as joint risk takers, as joint owners, as co-conspirators. For all of you, Dr. Sonia Denal has laid out a powerful vision for all of our schools, beckoning us all to collaboration, all to true empowerment. And on behalf of the Springfield Empowerment Zone, on behalf of Colleen, on behalf of our educators and leaders, we are here for that vision. We are here to be co-conspirators. May this school year for everyone be one where we all walk together to ensure that every student thrives. Together as co-conspirators, we can. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bruno. What is diversity? Why is it important? Do students care about diversity? Should we? Should you? Of course, the answer is yes. At Freeman Elementary School, the Dyer team worked hard to share that message with their community today.
At Friedman, they started by asking students their thoughts and feelings about diversity. And students gave powerful answers that were personal and honest. Today, we are pleased to share that message with all of you. It's one that underscores how empowering it is when students embrace and celebrate differences. So, in just a moment, a screen will come down and we will share with you the beautiful voices of Springfield Public School students from Friedman Elementary. We have a little bit of stage management to do, and we'll be right back.
From the beginning, love. We've come too far to give up.
You're ready to dance.
Welcome to Friedman Elementary. Voices of Diversity. Diversity, the quality of being diverse.
Including people of all backgrounds, ages, religions, and cultures.
Being open-minded about different foods, languages, and holidays.
Being open-minded about different points of view.
Do you think diversity is important in school? If so, why?
Diversity is really important because we all need each other no matter what, and we're all special.
I think diversity is important in school because some people could be in wheelchairs and they need ramps so they can get around places.
When everyone can relate to someone or something, they feel included. When people feel included, they feel confident in themselves.
I didn't speak English well because I was new at this country.
Having diversity allows kids to feel like they belong.
People express their culture and talk about it freely. It lets people think and have opinions.
Diversity is important for my peers and teachers. We learn more with diversity. We have a variety of cultures.
Have you ever been in a situation where you felt different? Was it a positive or negative experience?
Once a boy said that I was black and ugly, and when I told my brothers, they said I was beautiful, and I went back feeling proud.
My little brother has special needs. He is autistic. Sometimes people stare at him. I felt different because people made fun of my autism sister, and I felt sad. I told them what autism is, and they said sorry.
I felt different in my preschool when I was the only black kid, but it wasn't negative. I felt proud I am black.
What do you think is a good way to incorporate diversity in your classroom?
We can have a Black History event, or share our cultural food like Puerto Rican food, or have a cultural fair. Being different is good. If we were all the same, it would be boring.
One way to include people is by asking them if you want to play a game or asking if you want to play with them.
We can learn different languages or read books about other people.
What makes you unique and special?
I'm unique because I have autism. Having autism means I learn a different way. It doesn't mean I'm ill. And please don't call me weird. I'm just trying to be myself.
One thing that makes me unique is that I'm probably the only Ecuadorian girl in this school, and I also have a birthmark on my left cheek.
Something that makes me special is that I know 5 Bible verses from my memory, and I am the only girl in my family. That's what makes me special. What makes me unique is my ADHD, because other people have ADHD, and that can help me relate and connect to those other people.
The thing that makes me unique is that I am Polish. I also have Polish ancestors, and I am also European. That is the thing that makes me unique. I'm different because I'm Vietnamese, and it's okay to be different from other people and their cultures.
I'm special because I have this condition where I have white skin on the outside but black skin in the inside, and because me and my family are African American.
One thing that makes me unique is my religion. I am a Muslim and very proud to be one. And one thing that makes me special is my hijab. My hijab is also referred to a scarf I wrap around my head. That is what makes me special.
Thank you for hearing our voices. Bye. Can you say bye?
All right, all right. I could see the faces of folks when they were viewing the video, but I think nobody was beaming more than Dr. Williams, former principal at Friedman. And for our next performance,
And now, please welcome the Harena School Dance Troupe under the leadership of Laura Netherwood.
everyone, please give a round of applause for the instructor of the kinesthetic group from Harena, Laura Netherwood. Come on out, dancers, and take a bow. They rehearsed over the summer. They got here early. All right. Thank you. And now, it is my high honor to introduce to you our superintendent. I'm going to read her entire bio. Dr. Sonia Denal is a nationally recognized educational leader committed to implementing strategies that address inequities and bridge learning gaps in student achievement. With over 30 years of experience in education, she has excelled as a classroom teacher, school leader, and administrator. Shattering glass ceilings, she is the first woman and the first Black woman to serve as superintendent in the history of Springfield Public Schools. She's a Springfield native, lifelong resident, and has deep roots here in our community and the school district. She has attended Memorial, Talmadge, Warner, Kiley, and she is an alum of Classical High School. I know those schools are going crazy right now. Dr. Denal embarked on her educational career as a science teacher with Springfield Public Schools in 1991, starting at Forest Park Middle School. And quick story, when we announced on Facebook that Dr. Denal had been selected as superintendent, it blew up with comments from former students going as far back as that Forest Park class. She advanced to become a guidance counselor, eventually assuming the role of guidance department chair before transitioning to a district level in 2007. In her administrative capacity, she held the position of acting director of student support services and supervisor of the student support services between 2007 and 2010. From 2010 to 2020, Dr. Denal advanced her career while refining her expertise as an administrator within the largest public school district in Connecticut, Hartford Public Schools. During this time, she held positions of Assistant Director of Post-Secondary Education, that was from 2010 to 2012, and Executive Director of College and Career Readiness from 2012 to 2020. During her tenure in Hartford, she was responsible for the strategic planning, coordination, and execution of PD activities, events, and initiatives. She demonstrated adept leadership and fostered collaborative relationships across various departments to ensure the allocation of resources and provision of support aligned with the unique needs of each school. She demonstrated that during her tenure and achieved significant success, including increases in the SAT participation rates district-wide, securing multi-million-dollar district funding, and enhancing teacher resources and services. She led a reduction in special education referrals and an increase in cohort graduation rates, post-secondary acceptance rates, and post-secondary persistence, which is so important. Dr. Denal gained widespread recognition in Hartford due to her expertise in pedagogy, earning national acclaim, particularly from the Obama administration. Subsequently, she was extended an invitation to serve as a panelist at the White House Convening for College Access. Let me repeat that. She was extended an invitation to serve as a panelist at the White House's Convening for College Access. That should be a little hint of where we are heading. In 2020, Dr. Denal demonstrated resilience in addressing the educational challenges brought about by the pandemic, which we all know were huge. She resumed her tenure at Springfield Public Schools, assuming the role of principal at the High School of Commerce. She was there until 2023. Preceding her position as superintendent, she served as Chief of Family and Community Engagement at the Springfield Empowerment Zone. She is regarded for her expertise in developing educational policy and strategic initiatives aimed at enhancing academic performance and operational effectiveness. She has served on several boards, including the National Office for School Counselor Advocacy Advisory Board, the University of Hartford College of Education, Nursing and Health Professions Board of Visitors, and has recently been appointed by Governor Healy to the Board of Trustees for Holyoke Community College. Dr. Dinal has an array of accolades, professional certifications, and academic achievements, including 1, 2, 3, 4 post-secondary degrees. These include a Bachelor in Biology and Psychology, a Master of Arts in Psychology from Westfield State University, and a Master of Education from UMass Amherst, and a PhD in Educational Leadership from Lesley University. That's what's on paper. In practice, Dr. Dinal is a principled leader driven by faith, humility, and a true passion for this community. She believes deeply in the huge difference that we, all of us, can make in the lives of students. It is my great honor to introduce Superintendent Dinal.
Thank you, phenomenal job. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning, Springfield Public Schools and Springfield Learning Community and CBOs and leaders of our great city. Good morning and welcome. It is truly an honor to stand before you. I am humbled by your warm reception. I'm humbled by the countless emails I've received. I'm humbled by the Facebook post. I'm humbled by the fact that some of my former students are seated in the auditoriums of the schools that they are now teachers in. I am humbled. Truly humbled and honored. I would be remiss if I did not thank the Honorable Mayor Sarno. Thank you, sir, for your support, your leadership, your guidance. Thank you to the members of the school committee. I appreciate and respect each one of you. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for them. Elected officials, honored guests, educators, principals, leaders, teachers, our custodians, our kitchen staff, anyone who has anything to do with the success of our beautiful and intelligent and phenomenal children. Thank you and welcome. And I'm gonna get me a scarf and I'm gonna take some dance lessons. Next year I'll be on the stage doing it like a boss, just like the lyrics of the song said. So our theme is not only thank you, as you can see from the balloon bouquet in the back, but our theme is also educating to empower. Educating to empower. What does that mean? It can be summarized by the profound and enduring words of Kofi Annan, the Nobel Peace Prize recipient and 7th Secretary General of the United Nations. He proclaimed that education is power, information is liberation, education is a premise of progress in every society, in every family. Coupled with the immortal words of Nelson Mandela, who stated, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. We can find meaning in the phrase, educating to empower. Educating to empower, our theme today, means changing the trajectory of someone's life. Educating to Empower provides an exponential boost to the future potential of the children in every classroom and every school within our city. I was in the supermarket the other day, and I thought I was incognito. My hair was a little different, had on a mask, had on some shades, and was just trying to get in, get my Twinkies and my cereal and the things that, you know. But I was recognized, and I heard a voice behind me in the cereal aisle, and she said, "Dr. Denal?" And I quickly and cautiously just turned and said, "Yes." She said, "Are you the new superintendent of Springfield Public Schools?" And so I straightened up and got myself together because I wasn't sure where this was going. So I said, "Oh, yes, I am." She said, "I am so happy for you, and I am so proud of you." And I said, "Oh, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your kind words." And as always, whenever I see one of our beautiful and phenomenal students with their parents or their family, I turn to them and I begin a conversation. And I say, "How are you? How old are you? What grade are you in? What's your favorite subject?" etc. But before I could ask, "What school do you go to?" Mom interrupted me and said, "Oh no, my daughter goes to parochial school." And my heart skipped a beat, and I made sure that my emotions didn't show on my face. But I said, I respect that. You know your student, you know what she needs. Everyone is an individual, so I respect the decision that you made for your daughter. We continued to have a very pleasant conversation. She again congratulated me and thanked me. And before she put her hands on her cart to resume her shopping, she looked back to me and said, "Dr. Denal, I'm happy that you're there. And I will definitely be the first parent to bring my student back to the district as soon as you fix it." I paused. I said thank you, but then I started to reflect, and her words began to haunt me. And I said to myself, what exactly did that parent mean to me? As soon as you fix it. And I engaged in the self-reflection that only those type of sharp words can have. And I said to myself, well, what exactly needs to be fixed? I said, well, our students aren't broken, so that's not what she could be talking about. And I said, our educators show up every day and do their very best, so they don't need fixing. And I said, well, our city is thriving. Our data is showing that we're making progress. That couldn't be what she's referring to either. So I thought, I got in my car, started to drive home, and it struck me. Perhaps, just perhaps, that mother who made the decision to send her daughter to a parochial school, perhaps she thought we needed to fix our beliefs. Perhaps she was reflecting on our belief system. Perhaps she was asking herself, how can I ensure that the individuals charged with the moral imperative of educating my daughter truly believes that she can? In order for Springfield Public Schools to truly embrace, exemplify, and fully actualize the notion of educating to empower, we must first check our belief system. You see, there are many systems that impact what we do in this district for the next 180 days. There are financial systems and political systems. There are covert systems and overt systems. But the one system that we each control is our belief system. Because in order to educate to empower, we must believe. Our beliefs drive our behaviors. Our beliefs drive and determine the learning outcomes of our students. Our beliefs determine what we will teach and how we will teach it. Our beliefs determine if we will provide full access and equity to those in our care. Our beliefs dictate how we show up every day and engage in the bright, inquisitive, and capable minds of the students in our classrooms. So this morning, I invite you to reflect. Reflect with me on your belief system. Do you believe? Do you believe in yourselves? Do you believe in the power to educate? Do you believe in your ability to make a difference? Do you believe that you have what it takes to turn our students from being passive observers into active, lifelong learners? Do you believe? Do you believe? As I pondered on this notion of belief and believing, I was reminded of The Wiz. Yes, Michael Jackson as the Scarecrow, Diana Ross as Dorothy. You know it. And if you don't, it's streaming on Amazon. Watch it. So it's a colorized retelling of The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. He is the author of the original story. And as the story goes, Dorothy and her three companions embark on an ill-fated journey to see the all-powerful Wiz. They believe that this Wiz will magically grant them the very thing that they each unknowingly already possess. But you see, the one thing standing between Dorothy, the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Scarecrow is their belief system. They didn't believe in themselves. So at the end of this phenomenal movie, Lena Horne, Miss One, belts out a beautiful ballad begging, encouraging Dorothy to believe. If you believe, the lyrics of the song says, within your heart you'll know that no one can change the path that you must go. Believe what you feel and know you're right, because the time will come around when you say it's yours. Believe there's a reason to be. Believe you can make time stand still. You know from the moment you try, if you believe, I know you will. Believe in your heart. Believe in yourself. Right from the start, you'll have a brain and you'll have a heart, and you will have courage to last your whole life through. If you believe in yourself, if you believe in yourself, if you believe in yourself as I believe in you. Miss One, Lena Horne, was encouraging Dorothy, who was a school teacher in Harlem, New York, to believe in herself, to believe in her ability to make change, to believe in her ability to impact lives. She asked her to believe, and I encourage each of you to do the same. Believe. What then determines our beliefs? Our internal thoughts determine our beliefs. Our internal narrative determines our beliefs. Our beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies. So watch what you think. You must believe. My parents drilled in me as a child growing up that as a man thinketh, so is he. And out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So if you think you can as an educator, you are right. And if you think they can as your students, you're right again. And if you think we can as a district, then we will. We will educate to empower if you believe. So believe. I encourage you to believe this morning. I encourage you to believe for the next 180 days. I encourage you to believe that you have sitting in front of you is the next Dr. Seuss, a world-renowned author who graduated from classical high school here in the city, whose books have graced the shelves of countless libraries and countless schools, and the words of those books have shaped countless minds. believe. You have to believe that sitting in front of you in that classroom is the next Oscar award-winning costume designer from film and TV, none other than Ruth E. Carter, who once walked the halls of Technical High School here in the city of Springfield. You have to believe that sitting in front of you is the next Olympic medalist, winner of a Greco-Roman bronze medal, none other than Rodney Smith, who won a medal at the Barcelona Games and is a proud alum of Putnam Vocational High School. You have to believe. I encourage you to believe. I implore you to believe that you have sitting in front of you the next leader of a great city, such as the Honorable Mayor Dominique Sarno, the longest serving mayor in the city of Springfield, who graduated from Commerce High School. And you have to believe that sitting in front of you is the next superintendent of schools, the daughter of immigrants who realized their American dream through the power of education. Believe. To those of you in this room who are believers, I thank you. For you educators who are believers, I no longer call you educators. I elevate you to the title of believer. You are now believers, given the responsibility to bring our students and our district to the next level of excellence. Believers, I honor you. I thank each one of you, believers. I thank you that you believe that you can make a difference. I thank you that you believed in us, and I thank you that because of your belief, we can. So I thank the believers in my life who are gathered in this room today. I thank you, Herman and Lydia Denal. You believed in your daughter. Thank you, Ms. Fazio. Thank you, Ms. Fazio. You took a chance on a very green, very naive educator. More than 30 years ago, you poured into me, and I stand before you today. Thank you. I promised I wouldn't get emotional, and there I go. Thank you, Dr. Glow. You welcomed me to Friedman. You taught me how to be a principal, and I appreciate you. Let's put our hands together for Dr. Glow. And thank you, Mr. Neal. You brought me back to Springfield. You brought me back home as a principal of commerce. I've learned so much from you, man of God, and I appreciate you. Thank you. And I would not be standing before you today if it wasn't for the unity and the wisdom and the decision of the members of the school committee. Thank you, members of the school committee. I thank you. I appreciate you. I applaud you. So thank you, family. Thank you, friends. Thank you, students. Thank you, staff. Thank you for believing that we can and for believing that we will. Ring the bell, open the doors. Happy New Year. School has begun.
All right, believers, we have a standing ovation. Please be seated. We are doing good on time. We are finishing up our program. I want to direct you to our second two-word check-in. After hearing those inspirational words from Dr. Denal, share 2 words that describe how you are feeling about the new school year. And as you work on that, we are going to bring our program to a close. The Department of Communication, which consists of Christian Polanco and myself, would like to thank Focus Springfield, who's always there for us, William Bell in IT, a special thanks to my colleagues on the cabinet who came in early to take on special roles today, the insightful Convocation Focus Group that I met with during the end of the last school year, the awesome safety and security team, and I would like for you all to give a rounding rouse of applause for my co-MC, Tiaja Freeman. Springfield Public Schools, go forth as believers who empower. Have a great school year.